better. My stature changed. I got a bit more confident, and I was very restless and angry all the time. As my dose increased, I started having very, very negative side effects that eventually sort of diverged into full-blown psychosis. But at the time that I was 13, that wasn't happening yet.
Do you think that the changes that testosterone induced had anything to do with your shift in social status?
Absolutely.
Okay, how? Okay, and that was all happening around 17.
Yeah, around 16, 17.
And has that resolved completely?
Completely.
Okay, and how come? Why did it resolve?
I went through DBT therapy, and that sort of quieted most of my psychosis. However, I was still having some of it until
DBT being?
Dialectical behavioral therapy.
Yeah, okay.
And after completing that, I was still having some of those symptoms, but once I was fully detoxed off the testosterone, I stopped having hallucinations.
Were you guilty about it?
I felt very guilty, and
Why?
especially after all of the transition and all of the things that I had done to just avoid dealing with this. There was a lot of shame in finally coming out and saying the reason.
Why were you guilty, do you think?
I don't know.
Well, you know, if you're confused, if you're deeply confused about something, part of what confusion is the experience of a very large number of emotions.
Yeah.